Good morning. There's Anne coming in. There's Anne. Good morning. How are you?
Good, thanks.
You can hear me. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let's get this party going. I think Val is there somewhere. We're waiting on Sue. So make sure you've muted. Make sure you have weights and a band. That's what we're doing today. Weights and a band. How lucky are we? Okay. I don't know where Val went, but let's get started. So come to the back of the mat. Take your feet and turn your toes in a little bit. And then I want you to take your left hip and just push it back a little bit. So you've got your hips on an angle. And then sweep this left arm up. So your left hip is back. And now isometrically pull the heels out and take a lateral stretch. You're going to feel this stretch a little bit more over the hip than you would up into your quadratus lumborum muscle, especially if you're tight there, which of course, a lot of us are always tight over the hips. So come back and now do the same thing. Take the right hip, rotate it backwards, and then sweep that arm up and sort of play around with, you know, whether you lean slightly forward, slightly back, or the arm, just to kind of get into the right spot. And let's do it again. And switch. Nice. Okay, make a fist, pull the elbows back nice and far, and then squeeze them into each other so you feel all the upper back work. Now give me a hinge with your tummy pulling up and into the spine. And come back up. And do it again. So just think about pulling the belly in for the entire 45 minutes of class. Easy, right? You can do it. And then you can do it the rest of the day. Okay, now take your heels and feet and push them to the sides of your mat. Keep your elbows back and hinge forward again. So definitely feeling a little bit more into the groin area and your upper inner thighs. Hopefully. That's the target. Got to warm up these muscles. Just do one more. Now drop the arms. So let them dangle. Let your torso be about parallel to the floor and then sweep the arms out to the side and try to make them nice and long. And then relax the palms back down together. Sweep up, reach out and lower. And again, lift. So now you're working the back of the shoulders. Really pull those arms like you're trying to grab both sides of your room. And then you're keeping your chest nice and proud with your belly in. Just do a few more of these. It's called a bent over fly with no weights. These are hard enough when you don't even have weights in your hands. Okay, come back up. Let's flip the palms and sweep them up. Try to get nice and long and tall with the spine. Now let the left arm go down. Let the right hip just push to the side and come over for a side body stretch. And then let's do the same on the opposite side. Hip comes out, arm sweeps up. And again, it's all about getting it nice and long as opposed to trying to reach it further. And let's just do it one more time on each side. Hip is going straight out this time, not to the back. So you're probably feeling this more through the waistband of your body. And really reach the arm long. That's what helps you get that stretch. Okay, let's come back up. Bring your feet together so they're touching. Hands to heart. Give me a little squat. Pull those knees in together and pull your hands together because it's just about activating muscle, right? Trying to wake up our body. So your squat here is as big or little as you want it to be. You got choices today. After all, it's Saturday and it's a day after Val's birthday. Happy birthday, Val. Woohoo. Okay, one more squat. Now forward fold with your feet staying together. Try to see if you can get into a straight leg. Now we're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. And keeping equal weight in both feet, I want you to slowly come out of this. Back up to standing. See if you didn't shift your weight. Flip the palms, reach. Try to get taller. Now come all the way back down again. Equal weight in both feet. That's your job. Butt pushes back. Legs stay straight. Trying to lengthen the hamstrings here. And use your core to do it. So pay attention to how big this forward fold is. And then we'll compare it at the end of class. Okay, take your hands and extend to a flat back. So fingertips only, spine is long. Come all the way back up again. Slow, steady. Lift the palms, reach. Hands to heart, come up with your left foot. Nice, just hold. Now, try to relax everything on that right side, especially the foot. We don't want to be grabbing. Just want to mellow. Okay, now switch. I'll try not to talk too much. Sean got up early this morning and went to Starbucks, so I've already had a grande espresso drink. Switch again. Adding on here, we're going to give a little hip hinge. So you're going to start to pull the body forward, keep your posture, and take that leg back behind you. You're just going to come down halfway. Once you get there, slowly start to come back up and give me that knee lift again. So try not to put the foot on the floor. Right back to where we started. Now switch. And again, balance is about keeping the body activated. So even your hands, push them into each other. When you start to push the leg backwards, make it strong and stiff. So you're taking it nice and long. So when I used to teach in a studio, I used to see people and they would float the leg. So the leg would not be engaged. And they'd say, I'm so bad at balance. And I'd say, well, that's because you're not engaging muscle. Come back up. Nice. Okay, take your feet hip width apart and turn your toes out. So it's a little narrower than when you're in a sumo squat. Hands stay at heart. Push your butt backwards. So if you look at me from the side, I'm just going to pull my butt back. And I'm going to start to come down into a little squat. And you go as low as you can. Take the arms out forward if you can, and just sit in this little squat. Now you can use your elbows to push your knees out and bring your hands back together. And just hang out here maybe for 2 or 3 breaths. Either you're all the way down or you're not. It doesn't matter. It's whatever feels good for you. This is a great hip opener. In fact, come on back up. I read something somewhere, I don't remember where, that said if you did that low squat every night before you went to bed, your hips would always be nice and loose. So there you go. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Your warm up is done. Grab your weights, the heaviest ones you have that you can take to an overhead press like this. So whatever weight you can do that way. Now, come to the end of your mat. You're going to face the left side of your room. We're going to step our right leg out. So weights out in front. Step out. Lunge down with both weights right on the inside of that foot. Come back up. Push off. Give me a hammer curl. I'll show you from the front. Hammer curl. to a press. Take the weights back down. Step back out again. Make it nice and wide. Get your butt down nice and low. Push off. Hammer curl to a press. Got it? Okay, let's go. Step out, lunge, step in, curl to a press. Now you're going as slow or as fast as you're comfortable. We're not counting reps today. We're just working out. That's hard enough, right? That whole counting shit is so overrated. So remember, even though you're stepping out, it's all about range of motion, right? So you want to step out big and you want to push your weight to the back of the body and get that booty down. So a lot of people think when they lunge, they just need to drop their chest. It's the opposite. You want to keep your face up and you want to lunge with your booty going down. It's all about the booty. Okay, are you sweating yet? I hope so. We're going to do a few more on this side and then we'll switch. Okay. You can put the weights down for a sec. Shake out your grip. Grab water or a towel, whatever you need. When you're ready, here we go. So you can stay on the facing the same way. Just come to the front of your mat. Got it? Okay, here we go. Step out. Weights come down nice and low. Curl and up. So curl and rest. You want to control those weights. You got to be the boss when you lower them. Resist it. That way you get more out of it. So it's curl, press, resist, resist, and do it again. Good job. We're getting it done. Woohoo. After we finish this set, we're going to come down, give our hands a break, and work our inner thighs. Make sure that's not a small step out to the side, right? Make it great. You have 3 more. It's great when you combine lower body and upper body together with weights, because it'll get your heart rate up, which is good. Okay. Put those bad boys down. Come on down. Get into a bridge. So, how I like to do that, you might as well do a slow sit-up to get down. Why not work it while you can? Nice and slow. Once you're down, walk those heels in nice and close to the butt. We're nice and flat on the shoulder blades. So tippy toe those feet in even further if you can. Now, before you lift your hips up, squeeze your knees together. Arms are just going to rest on the floor for now. Now lift those hips up and squeeze your butt and your knees. Lower down slow and squeeze and lift. Now you could do this half-assed or you could be killing it. Killing it means bringing a lot of force to the movement. Squeezing even harder as you go up and down really slowly. When you get up, really slow it down coming down. Really focus on bringing the knees into the midline of the body with all the force you can bring. You have 3 more. Okay, now hold it up at the top and open up the knees. Stay nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Now, if you're not actively pressing your stomach down, I want you to do that. Pull it down. So it's active. Take your right foot out, nice and straight. Thighs are at the same height. Take a peek. Just hold. You're getting into that glute and hamstring on the left side. Your right leg is out. Woo, this is fun. Now put that right foot back down. Take the left one out. Hold. Now that left leg is nice and long. Hips are not drooping. No droopy hips. Put that foot down. Take the right one out again. Now bring that right knee and squeeze it into the left one as you keep the leg fully extended. And switch. Squeeze it in. Nice. Okay. Put both feet down. Lower those hips. Extend your legs all the way out along the floor. Take the arms all the way back behind you as you spread your fingers wide. Nice. Flex your feet. Arms come up. Palms face each other. Head lifts. Chin tucks. Roll it up slow. Nice. Okay. Hello, everybody. Grab your band. Put it around your ankles. Sorry, just above your ankles. Lie all the way down. Nice and slow. Take those legs up straight. Open them out for a hold. Just hold it as wide as you can get it. Now resist it as you close the feet back together so there's no tension in your band. Open out and hold. Tummy pushes down, lower back stays on the floor. Push out a little wider. You should feel trembling already if you're using a tough band. Slowly bring those feet back together and do it again. So when you're out, you gotta say, get out a little farther. Try your best. And slowly bring the feet together and open out wide again. Wider. Hold it. I love this feeling. This is awesome. Close the feet. Now we've got out an inch and in an inch while they stay far apart. Hold it out wider, wider. And release it. Oh my goodness. Rock and roll back up. Get rid of your band. Come all the way back up again. Okay, we're going to transition. We're going to do a row, deadlift row to a press again. So I'll show you the side view. I have my feet hip width apart. I'm going to come down with a long spine and my belly in till I'm about parallel to the floor. I'm going to do a nice row, release it, come up, do a nice hammer curl, release it slow, come back up with a curl to a press. Got it? Okay, here we go. You ready? Down slow. Nice big row. Elbows are nice and high. Come back up. Give me a nice curl. and curl to a press. Nice. So it's just a row, and then it's just a curl, and it's just a little curl press. We got this. So we're going to add a little pace to this, just a little. We're not going super slow or super fast. I still want you to try to create resistance when the weights go down. So you're not just kind of hanging them or dropping them. You're controlling it. So big row. Nice curl. Slow coming down. Curl it again to your press. Nice. Great job. When you start to come down, you got to get your weight into the back of the feet, right? Get your rear end back. We have 3 more. Nice. Oh, these are getting tough. You know when you have to sort of bring a little momentum to the party, that you're starting to feel it. Here's our last one of these. Nice, okay, put them down. One more time, we're coming back to our band. We're doing the band before the bridge. So we're just reversing the order. So wrap it around. Extend the legs out fully this time with the band wrapped around. And let's do a slow Pilates style sit up. Coming down nice and slow, hollowing out the belly. Nice job. Head to the floor. Let's just take those arms back for a nice big stretch. This time, make a V with your arms. So they're out on an angle, they're just not straight back. Stretching out a different part of the front of the shoulder. Should feel good. Okay, bring your arms back by your side. Get nice and long with your neck. Pull those knees in, straighten the legs. Open up for a hold. Just hold it as far as you can. Now close it slow and open back up for a nice hold. Make sure you breathe. Bring it together slow. Back up for the hold. Wider. Oh, she's never happy. No, I want more. Come on, you got this. You got to make it almost impossible to hold this. Come back in slow. One more. Wider. Bring it in. Slow. Take it out. And now give me a pulse. Out an inch, in an inch. Keep breathing. Make it wider. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, let's lose the band and let's come back up into our bridge. Now this time, last time when we were in the bridge, I want you to bend your legs right now. We're going to roll down slowly. We're not going to have our feet close to our butt this time in the bridge. We're switching it up. C-curve your spine. Pull in the tummy. Come on down. Nice and slow. Nice. Now, just put the feet in a little bit. Now bring your knees together. Flex the feet so the toes are pointing up. You should feel your shins work in this position. Now squeeze those knees even harder. Press your heels into the floor. Now play around with whether you have too much of a bend in your knee or not enough. A good way to judge it is if you don't feel any challenge at all when you do this, slide your feet out a little farther. Pull them towards the floor, and now pull them towards your butt. So you've got pressing down in here, and you got them pulling towards your butt. You're squeezing your knees. Now lift your hips up. Squeeze them. So keep that isometric pull of the heels towards your body. Pull, pull, pull. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release it. Extend the legs out. Shake them out. Come back for round 2. Let's go. Little bend. Squeeze. Push to the floor. Pull to the butt. Lift your butt up. Keep that isometric pull. Keep the squeeze. You can make this great or make it easy. Cup your fingers. Don't use your arms. Use your legs. Squeeze harder. And release it. Let it go. Shake out the legs. Here's your third and final round of this. Little bend. Big press down towards the earth. Big isometric pull. Fingertips only, butt up. Keep the pull. Keep the squeeze. Oh, this is so freaking powerful. It's unbelievable. Pull harder. You can make this easy or make it hard. It's up to you. And release it. Okay, we're doing a hamstring stretch. Pull your left knee into the body. 2 fingers around your big toe or a towel. Straighten the leg. Push the heel up and the foot back. And release it and switch sides. Heel presses up to the ceiling. And once you've got that press up going on, you pull it backwards as best you can. Okay, that was a little reprieve before this next little segment we have coming up. So flip around. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. Cheers. We're going to do mountain climbers, 5 of them, like boom, 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 1 on each side for a total of 5, or some might call it 10. And then we're going to do 1 push-up. We're going to just run through it 3 times. You ready? Get into your high plank. So that means little breaks in the elbows, butt up in line with the back. Bring in the stomach. Now here we go for 5. So you're going to start with your left knee and then right. That's 1. Left, right. Left, right. 2. Left, right. 3. And so on. Till you get to 5. Now do a push-up. So going down, if you cannot put your knees down, don't put them down. If you need to put them down to get back up again with good form, I'm all about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up. There you go. And it's all over. Not the class, just that little segment. Okay, come on back up. Heavy weights. Actually, I'm going to switch because of my finger. We're going to do 1 at a time kickbacks. So I'm going to hinge halfway down. I'm going to straighten the right arm and then straighten the left arm and keep alternating for 5. Got it? You ready? Here we go. 1. There's 2. So you do 1 of each. 3. 4 and 5. Okay. Meet me back in the plank. Now your mountain climbers, you own them. So they're whatever you want them to be. Let's go. Once you've done 5, it's a nice push-up. Back to your mountain climbers. Nice push-up. And last round of these. And the push-up. Okay. Come on back up for your tricep kickbacks. So, nice, stable positioning of the feet. Hinge with your spine long, get your elbows up like you're going to do a row, and then take it back one at a time. Make sure you're hollowing out the belly. Control the weight when you bring it in. Nice job. Put it down. Last round of your mountain climbers. Woohoo! Almost done. Let's go. Just do 3 rounds of this. Oh. Okay. Nice job. Now, we're going to do some, what are those things called? Bird dogs. My favorite core exercise. So, meet me down. Legs bent, arms out. Go nice and slow on the way down. Got to take advantage of doing these little sit-ups. Nice and slow, C-curving the spine. Nice job. Head down, knees up, legs bent. We're going to start this out just with the arms. So what I want you to do is take the right arm back, fully extended, and bring it back up, and then left. Just get comfortable with the position of your pelvis, whether you're pressing that back into the floor, whether you're allowing that natural curve to be there, whatever feels good for you is where you position this. Now, let's add on. Let's go right arm, left leg, and back in. Left arm, right leg, and back in. Extend that leg out really long and straight. And just keep alternating sides. There are no holds to begin. As soon as you get out, you come back in. Make sure that leg, when it goes out, it gets close to the floor. Okay, let's bring the knees in. We're going to do 5 more of these with a hold. The 3 count hold. You ready? Back into position. Right leg, left arm, hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Same thing, opposite side. And keep going. So 1, 1. Or 2, 2. Right now I'm working on 2, 2. And 3. Make sure you're sucking in that belly. That's your job. Working on 4. And here's your last hip. One on each side. Nice job. Okay. Legs all the way up to the ceiling. Lift your head off the floor, tuck your chin, arms by your side, palms face down. Try to lift the shoulder blades up off the floor. Lower the right leg and pulse the arms. Suck in the stomach. So you can have that right leg all the way down. It's obviously a little more work for that side body. Or not. 5, lift up, 4, suck in, 3, 2, okay. Knees into the chest, relax. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? Okay, back up. Tuck your chin, lift your head. Left leg down, pulse the arms. You're trying to get off the shoulder blades completely. Both legs locked out straight, pulse your arms. Little bigger. Spread those fingers. Okay, bring it in for a nice little hug of those knees into the chest. Let's take hold of the outsides of the feet, meet me in happy baby. Just breathe, press your lower back into the floor. Okay, adding on to this Pilates, we're gonna lift the head, extend the arms, suck in the belly. Now take both legs down as low as you want and pulse your arms big, shoulder blades up. Gotta keep the tummy down. Make your arm pulses really good. Lots of power in the arms. Chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Relax. Knees in. Now just roll the head from side to side. So you get a nice stretch for the neck. Now take your feet to the floor. Connect the bottoms of your feet. You have a little bend in the legs. Let the knees open out. And just hang there for a sec. So probably the lower back is not touching the floor, and that's fine. Now pull the knees in towards each other and squeeze them. And splay them out to the side again. Try to let the knees feel heavy so they open up even more. Now pull them in, squeeze with all your might. And let them go out to the side. One last time. We have some stretching to do today, which is awesome. So with your knees splayed out to the side, like you have them, lift your head up off the floor, suck in the belly, extend the arms out, and see if you can sit yourself up. So you're gonna have to take a deep breath. And then as you exhale out your breath, you're going to come up. Nice. Not easy. Okay. Bring your feet in close to you and try to let your knees open out to the side. Got a bit of an inner thigh issue on my left side. So I'm going to take my hands behind me and I'm going to move my hips closer to my heels, but ever so gently, right? Just kind of rock around where it feels good. Maybe you just hold it. Stay here for a few breaths. Okay, now sit back, extend the legs out to the corners of your mat, and let's pull the right knee in and let's fold over. This is for your QL and your lower back. So if you can, I want you to try to stay on both sit bones. So don't shift all your weight to the right side if you can avoid it. Sometimes it's harder to do, but just make it your focus. Try to stay centered. Just let your head go where it wants to. If it wants to dangle, let it dangle. I do want you to be pulling in the stomach while you're in this position. Now, if you can, take that right knee, push it down towards the floor. Nice. Okay, walk it up slowly. Hello. Take this leg back out. Pull your left one in. Try to stay nice and centered as you walk back out. Try to press that left knee towards the floor. And come back. Extend that leg out. Bring the right one in again. This time we're going to keep it not so close. Have your foot maybe around the inside of your knee, somewhere there. Now, sitting up nice and tall, right? You move that bustle away and you feel connected to the earth. Take this right arm, sweep it up. You have a long spine. Now take this hand, reach it over to the outside of your left foot. Grab hold of it. Bend that arm so you're bringing your torso down so your face is just over your knee. And hold. And breathe. You use as much force as you're comfortable with that right arm. Okay, slowly bring it back up, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So pull your left knee in right around the knee. Sit up nice and tall. Sweep this left arm up. Reach for the sky. Nice. Now take it over. Grab hold of the outside of that foot. And your face draws down towards your right knee. So you're getting a nice groin stretch here, but you're also getting a QL stretch above the waistband, sort of between the side body and your spine is that hidden muscle, QL. That's the culprit for a lot of lower back issues. And it's really stubborn to stretch that out. It takes a while. Okay, slowly come on back up. Open out that leg. Flip your legs around. We're going to come into a pitch and stretch. Actually, no. Stay down. We're going to start with a 4-point stretch. So right foot crosses over your left thigh. Now, let's get comfortable with moving the right knee forward. That in and of itself should feel good. Hang out there before you pull that left knee in. Doing this stretch first before pigeon is always a good idea because it'll help you making your pigeon stretch a little more effective. It'll be easier to get into it and get good range. Okay, now let's bring that left knee in. Keep the right foot flexed while it sits on your thigh. And then keep moving the right knee away from you and the left knee into you. And just relax and hold and breathe. Close your eyes. Okay, release that left foot to the floor and the right. Same thing, other side. So you're going to take that left knee, move it forward, just hold it. Now bring the right knee in. Keep moving the left knee forward. Okay, let's rock and roll up to plank. Then we're going to do our pigeon and then we're signing off. So if you have to leave, I know I've run over or I might be running over a minute or so. So if you have to leave, I get it. If you can do this, let's do it together. Right foot behind the left hand, lower down slow, walk the leg back. This is your happy place. Nice big deep breaths. Okay, back up to your plank. We're just going to switch sides. Okay, back up to your plank. Down dog. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, extend, flat back. And a reverse swan dive all the way back up. Flip the palms, reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart. Woohoo, we did it. Yay. We got it done. How awesome is that? Another one in the books. Cheers. I can't hear you guys.
All right. Hello, how are you?
Good. How was your birthday?
Awesome.
What'd you do?
Stop recording.
Oh, yeah. I always forget.